So today we will talk about Azure Cognitive Search Service. Earlier, this service is called as a Azure Search Service. So this service was introduced by Microsoft to do a search on to the cloud data. So data is uploaded by users. So after some time, they added the AI capability to this service, and they changed the name of this service is Azure Cognitive Search Service. Okay, it is a fully managed service, so it will help you to reduce the complexity, and it will scale very easily, and based on your requirement also. Then it provides a rich user experience, like autocomplete, geospatial search. A lot of things are there. It contains the built-in AI capabilities, like you can do a OCR. OCR stands for optical character recognition. You can do a key phrase extraction. It also provides you the flexible integration with a custom model. It supports SQL DB, blob storage, Cosmos DB. So this could be your source data on which you can create an index and you can do a search. And then they provide multiple service plan. So it provides a service plan. So service plan, that there are multiple service plan available. The service plan, a kind of a basic plan, free plan is there. The standard plan is there, and there is a optimized plan is also there. The storage optimized plan is there. So you can take the plan based on your requirement. So the plan get changed if you go for higher storage. You need a more index. You want to increase your scale out limits, if you want to do a image extraction. So this kind of factors may impact on your plan, or may differ, may change based on your plan. Okay, so we will start with the demo. So first you have to go with the you have to search for this service, Azure Cognitive Service. You can just click over here. Okay, let me go here, click on this. Then you can search for the Azure Cognitive Search Service. See, you can see this option is there. Then you have to just click on create, and you have to give a option over here. You have to choose the resource group. So I will go with the existing resource group. Then I have to give a name over here. So I can take the I can put a name like Sagar Azure demo. I will select the region as a US East West. Okay, and I will keep this standard plan for this demo. Let me go further. Next step. Okay, I will not change because I don't want to go for higher limit. So I can just keep the existing one. Okay, I will keep it as default. Tag will not change anywhere. I can just put owner name here. Okay, and then let me click on create. So I'm going with the one replica and one partition. Let me go to resources. Let me click on the resource. And over here, I can see the option, right? You can see the option over here where I can add index, import data, search explorer, refresh, delete. Okay, so the first step I will do, what I will do, I will just import the data. Okay, so over here I can get option to upload the data over here. So data could be my database running inside the VM or any past database service. Okay, so currently we can see this much of option right here. Okay, table storage, data lake, blob, Cosmos DB, SQL servers, SQL database, sample. So currently I don't have any database existing available in my account. So I will go with the sample one. Okay, in this sample I can get a two option. Either I can go for Cosmos DB, and I can go or I can go with a SQL DB. So SQL DB has some images. So I will take this database, and once it is ready, then you can fill it how it look like. So let me go with this one. Then once I select this, it also gives me the option to add a cognitive skill. So you have to do it if you want to use this service. So let me click on this. So there is a four section over here. Once you're done with this, second is you have to add a cognitive skill. Then you have to index, customize the target index, and then you have to create indexer. Okay, we'll go one by one. So let me attach this. Let me see. Okay, so I don't have any cognitive service created. So I have to first create a cognitive service resource. Okay, so if I select east to west, then I have to select east to west only here. Okay, let me take similar approach, east to west. Name is okay, Congo demo 1. Okay, I will take a small basic tire, standard tire. Then I can just check or checkbox on this. Okay, and let me create this. Okay, I will take the east to west only, the same region where I created my Azure cognitive search service. Okay, this is the additional resource you have to create. Okay, let me go to resource. Okay, this is also created. Okay, well, with this you can get this much option, right? If you see this, once you create this cognitive service, you can use the cognitive services over here, like computer vision, content moderator, face recognition, form recognizer, personalizer, language understanding, speech, text analysis, translator, video indexer. There are a lot of things are there. Okay, so let me go back to the previous one. Okay, let me refresh it. Okay, it is, you can see now it is getting created, and you can see that it exists right now. Let me go to the next option over here. Okay, you can see over here the skill set name is auto populated, so I haven't changed it. Then this is the primary key. I just keep it as a list in GLD, so I will not change it. Over here I can get option what kind of so it is a hotel database. So what kind of option you want to choose, right? I can choose for a extract people name, extract organization name, right? I can go for a key phrase, pull the data from the database. Okay, okay, and also this option is that you can also extract the PI data also from here. So I will uncheck this option. Let me go to the next option. Okay, now it is created. Now I am in the step where I need to create an index. So index by which I am going to do the indexing, right? This is so based on my data, it will this field auto populated, like it contains the beds, bath, descriptions. So these are the information get retrieved when I do for searching, right? Square feet, days on the market, status. Okay, and on this field there's a filter available, so I can do filtering based on the beds, bath. Okay, I can do a filtering based on the square feet, days on the market, status, type, city, region. Okay, everything I will keep it as it is. I will not change anything here for time being because it's a demo. That's why. So let me create. Now I will go to the next step where I am to create indexer. Okay, so I've selected sample data. So this indexer is not available to me where actually if you take for example, if you have the original data and in that case you can create an indexer based on hourly basis, daily basis, or you can set a custom schedule. So how it will help you when there is a new data in a database. So this index will get updated based on that. So index will update based on the schedule which you set over here. Okay, so for my case, the sample data, they are not given a provision to me to set up an syndexer. So you can, but for your data, you should uh, enable the indexer so that it will data get updated. Once the data get updated, the index will also get updated, and in the search history, you will see your latest data. Okay, let me submit. Over here, you can go to the indexer and you can see that it is in progress. So basically the data getting uploaded over here. Okay, and indexes are also getting created for that. Okay, it takes some time, right? Index, you can see there is no index as of now. So once it completes, then you can see index over here as well. Okay, so data source, we can see the data source which is we selected doing our for this demo. Okay, then skill set, you can see over here. So we'll wait for some time. Success yet. There is no error and warning, but you can see a timeout. But right now we can leave this out. But the data is uploaded, and we can see the index over here. See the index. Index is is got created. Now, if I go into that, and if I want to search a data, right, I can just, for example, I just put a star, and I can just look for data. So it will give me the details. Okay, it's nothing but YAML file. I can see all data over here, right, which is getting uploaded. So this data is getting now converted into the YAML file. Okay, and I can do a search query onto this. Right now, what next? So now my plan is that to do a search on this data could be cumbersome. So what I can do, I can create a demo app, and over there I can do a search. So let me click on create demo app over here. Okay, let me enable the and click on this. Okay, so this is the my form. Once my app is get loaded, I will select this form. So let me select. Okay, let me scoop with some thumbnail, then bed. Okay, description. Put description over here. Okay, let me create a demo app. Click on this. Okay, so it will ask me to download the HTML page. Let me click on download. See, you will see the magic. So this page will now is set up, and I can do a search. Okay, see, you can see the data. Okay, pictures, hotels, food, images getting loaded. Okay, and you can see the indexes over here. Indexes, I would say filters. You can see the filters over here. So based on that, I can do a search. For example, let me put uh, see, I just put a SA. It give me the list of this. Yeah, it's auto populated all data. Okay, so you can do multiple things, right? ZA, something like it. CO. Okay, COC code. I can see multiple things over here. So it's auto populated. Now this is a custom page, right? I want to make it public. So what I can do in this case, I can say for static, I can go for the uh, Azure storage service. So let me do that here. Okay, let me click on the um, Azure Azure storage. Okay, let me click on Azure storage. Okay, over here, let me create a storage account. Again, I have to select the same one. Done. Okay. I'll keep it as it is. Okay, let me create a storage account over here. Okay, so what I will do now, that page which I have just downloaded, I will upload that page over here. Okay, using the static website. Okay. So it will take some time to load. Okay, now I will search for a static website. Let me click on this. Okay, I will enable this. Okay, I need to give a name over here. So let me give the name HTML. Okay, let me save it. Okay, now this URL I can use it. This will public URL. Okay, but before that, before accessing it, let me go back. Okay, so once I enable it, it will provide me one container. Okay, see, this will provide me the web container. Let me click on the web container. Let me upload the file. Download. Let me take this. Okay, and upload. Okay, done. Now let me refresh it. Okay, let me go back. Okay, Saga demo. Okay, let me go to static website. Okay, and now I will take this URL and let me put it. Okay. Okay, let me put here. Okay, this is the so ready now. So let me put the enter time being. See, now this is a public URL I have set up, right? And in through that I can do a search over here. Okay, you can see that based on search it will change. Okay, let me clear the filter. Okay, see, if I go down, I can see multiple options over here. I can make it active. I look for active status, look for the apartments, right? You can see that the things are getting changed, right? I look for Kent, right? I can see only 3 options, right? If I go for rigid, I can see 2 options over here. Price, I can change the price, right? Okay. I look for a condo, look for the crown molding, right? See, the things are getting changed right now. Okay, if I put anything like bed, okay, you can see the bed, right? 4 bed, 1 bed, I can see the information over here. Okay, so you can see how useful it is. I haven't done any kind of coding. I just uploaded data, and based on that I just created the index, and then I created a custom app, and at the end I just made the custom app as a public, and by doing this I can see search this data. So it is very easy, and a lot of option you are getting due to the cognitive service. So you can try also at your side. Okay, thank you very much for seeing this video. Bye bye.